G'day, I'm Clive and welcome. You have to excuse the voice, I'm just getting over the flu. Now, this video was weren't meant to be made because I was hoping something like this would never ever happen. I didn't even thought about it, to be honest. Cheap tea light candles. Now, I've been using these little things. This is the micro candle lantern, similar to the UCO, and I bought some cheap 4-hour tea light candles to go in it. Big mistake. I'll just give you up front, if you're going to buy tea light candles, from what I experienced, get good ones. Don't get the cheapy ones where you get $2 or $3 and you get 10 or 15 in a pack. If you're going to be using anything like this, if you're camping, because you've got to think this is meant to hang up in a tent also, with it being so small. So pop it up because it gives off very little heat. So once you get here, you'll feel it, and the further and further and further and further away, then you got the loop, and then you got your tent another couple of inches up. Never any issues normally. Now this time I'm glad I was using the bivvy, because I had this on the table about 1 metre away from my bivvy bag and everything. I was out one night, group campsite, nobody else there, nice big beautiful thunderstorm coming in, sunset down there, and see the moon up this side, and it was coming over as the sun went down. So just threw my bivvy, my sleeping bag, sleeping mat on the table, so I could lay there and look out down into the valley and watching the moon move, and just beautiful. This thing was sat, like I said, about 1 metre away. The candle flickered for about 4 or 5 minutes. The wax began to melt and it went into flames. Poof! The whole thing is discoloured with all the black in there. Now, I've got a knacker tendon in my thumb down here at the moment. So I've tried getting this off, and I'll give it another go and see what the damage is like inside. But with these, you've got a level where you've got a tea light on top, and on the under the base you can unscrew that, and you've got somewhere to have a spare tea light. So I'm expecting, with all the flames that came out of this and heat and how long it took to go out, I think that bottom one may have melted a bit and overflowed. So yeah, let's give it a go of getting it open. So nope. I think it might be some grips maybe needed, but looking at it, all the plastic around here has melted, so yeah, might end up breaking it. Oh well, let's give it a go, whether we break it or not. If I don't give it a go and get it open, I'll never be able to use it again. Well, we got anything in here? Okay, small screwdriver, big heavy hammer. I don't know if I can get this glass section out at the moment. So go. It's all stuck and mounted. As I say, don't do this at home. Mind your fingers if you do. Oh, I think it's moving. Here it goes. Oh no, it stopped. Got it. Now, looking at that, you can see with all the black, that did not burn properly, did it? The rest of this looks okay, but like I said, I haven't opened that yet. I'm just give that a clean off. Move that out of the way a minute. Let's see if we can open this, because inside here there's a spare tea light candle. So yep. It doesn't want to open yet. Let's keep giving it a clean and try and prise it a little bit. Okay, it's moving a little bit now. It's in there. No, that one didn't melt. Now this is one of those little cheap citronella ones, and I've got a pack of them, so they'll be going in the bin. And I'm going to go and invest in some half decent ones, because apart from needing a clean, that's all in one piece still. Glass still isn't coming down, is it? Oh no, it doesn't look like this one's meant to come down. We've got where it comes in, it folds underneath the glass. This piece comes down, buckles out, then wraps around, and you could just see where it comes over. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It comes over and holds onto the glass. So yeah, I'm going to give that a quick wash and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, it's got this piece fairly clean, just with some warm water. Give it a quick dry, not 100%, but even though it was a mishap, what happened, let's say this glass took a right hammering, because the flames were actually bellowing out the sides here, and it was about 6 inches high, the flames were. So yeah, that handled it well. I need to give this all a proper clean up. Yeah, you can see a little bit where the knurling melted, but nothing bad on that. This bottom piece, again, even with the heat, you can see a bit of, that's just the wax on there. So that needs a clean up. All in all, this was okay. Yeah, that'll clean up pretty easy. Yeah, no damage to the plastic underneath. No damage to the plastic around the edges, so anywhere. There's a bit of metal that sits on there. I'll put that back on when it's all cleaned up. Got all the melted wax in there still. All in all, the actual little micro candle lantern handled it all pretty damn well. I'm impressed with that. I was half expecting with the flames when it came up. So I had to grab it off the table and I walked it about 4 or 5 paces away and the flames were up here, so as I was moving it was blowing the flames away from my hands, lucky enough. And I just put it down outside the shelter in the sand and just let it burn out. But yeah, them things might smell good, but they're bloody dangerous. So yeah, I'll be going back to finding some decent candles, because I could only imagine if that was in my tent, which I do hang sometimes with the candle going, I would have lost the tent, and probably would have hurt myself with the flames that was coming off the tent if I was in there. So yeah, get some decent candles. I'll put a few of them through there to make sure they're okay before I even think about putting it near a tent or any canvas of any sort or any nylon. But yeah, that to that. So, they're not even a 4 hours one, they're just a normal 2-hour candles. So normally I carry the 4-hour candles in these. But yeah, think about your safety. Don't bother with the cheapy candles. Go and get some decent ones. Test a couple of them, make sure they're going to burn okay. And if your candles are a year old or more, I would throw them away or not use them in one of these and just have them around the campsite if you want, well away from your tent or where you are. But yeah, I hope that's giving you a little bit of advice about keeping safe, because that was a little bit scary when I saw the candle going up and the flames coming out the top of here. So okay, I hope you got something from this video. So I think you would have done, no matter who you are, how long you've been camping and everything else, about how dangerous these cheap candles are, little tea light ones. Yeah, I won't be using them again. I'll be going to find some decent ones. So if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please go down below, click on the subscribe button and then click the notification bell next to it and select all, so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you are already a subscriber, again, I thank you very much. Go and hit that like button.